Guys, coming at you again with some exercises for a wide array of dumbbells, depending on what you have at your house, just with some suggestions on how you can use them. So starting with some little, I have 3-pounders, little 5-pounders, something like that. I think most ladies have them from some point or another in their workout past. These ones are great for Superman raises, punches, anything like that. So if you're down in that Superman position, you can do your straight out here. You can do those Ys where you bring them out wide, or we just did these ones out to the side, backs of the hands to the ceiling, those kinds of squeezes. And even the 3s are great for this. But anything here, lifting up overhead from the Superman position, or if you happen to have like a stability ball, I don't know if you can see mine back there, you can always lay on that, take a little bit of that gravitational pull off and do it there, so it's still working the back. 5 is plenty for those. They're also great for your speed punches. Here, you can do V-sit punches, crossing your body or up overhead, and those dreaded plank punches as well. Down in the forearm, throwing your punches here. So your little lightweights are perfect for those kinds of things. Moving up from like 5, 8, or 10 pounds. I don't have any 10s, I only have 8s, even though they look ginormous. These ones are great for your shoulder raises. You can do lateral raises, forward raises, front raises, things like that. They're great for your bent over flies. So leading with the elbow and backs of the hands, long arms. You know, the longer your arms, the tougher it is, so the lighter weight is better for the flies. These are good for side planks. If you find yourself here and you do those side raises like this, these ones are awesome. So anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds is good for these kinds of things. You can do your overhead jack presses. Sorry if you can see me in here. These ones, or even just regular jumping jacks. 5s would be good for those. These are also a great weight for kickbacks, tricep kickbacks. Get those elbows up parallel to the floor, pinkies to the ceiling. Kick it back into the shoulder. Kick it back into the shoulder. So these ones, your shoulder raises, bent over flies, side planks, tricep kickbacks, those are all awesome for like a 5 to 10 pound range there. Like I said, I don't have 10s or 12s, but in that 10 to 15 pound range, that's where you can get into more challenging curls. Sorry, I'm just going for my knee so that you can see me. And I kind of went over the different ones of these with those bands. You've got your standard curls, you've got your hammer curls, where your palms are facing each other. You can go across, body to shoulder. You can try that reverse grip, where the palms stay down, so the backs of your hands come to the shoulders. We've got our tricep extensions. Now with these, you can do both together, or you can drop it down to just one and let it hang with that diagonal hold. Those behind the back tricep extensions. A little bit heavier. You can handle, like I said, throw a 10, 12 in both hands, or you can do like a 15 or 20 in one. You can do some rows. Renegade rows are awesome from that plank position. Pulling it right in to the ribs and back down. Leading with that elbow, pulling that shoulder blade to the center of the back, and then back down. You can do bent over rows as well. Renegade rows are a little bit harder just because you're in that plank position, but any kind of squeezing, squeeze, squeeze. So this 10, 12, 15 pounds are good for these kinds of things. Also chest flies. Now, I said in the workout last week with the dumbbells, you're all capable of chest pressing more than like 10 or 15 pounds. But a chest fly, where your arms are open, much more challenging. So 10, 12, 15 pounds would be awesome for something like those. Now these are 15, it's gonna be challenging for me, but out wide, squeeze it up over the chest, palms together, slight bend in those elbows, and then back down. Squeeze that chest on the way up. So again, the longer the arms are, the less weight you require. So if you don't have something super heavy, do the chest flies instead of your chest presses. Also, narrow presses in here focuses more on the triceps. So those are a little bit more challenging with less weight than bringing it out here. All right. And then if you do have anything heavy, I do have some 20s. If you get into the 25s and 30s, those are awesome for your chest presses and you get into the leg stuff. You know, your goblet squats where you get down nice and low. Anything, like I said, depending on how heavy they are. For your lunges and squats and things like that, you can hold it at your chest with one, or if maybe you can go heavier than 20, but that's all you have, you can do 2 and rest them on your shoulders. So play around with those weights, find what challenges your muscles. Again, your legs are super strong. They can handle some heavier weights, but that anywhere from 5 to like 15, 20 pounds, tons of things you can do for that upper body. So hopefully that helps. I might snap a picture of my list here so you can look at it, how I broke it up by dumbbells. But hopefully that helps. Hopefully you guys are getting in some good, sweaty, strengthening workouts, and I hope this is helping you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. So one more quick note with all the dumbbells. Like I said, everybody has something different. I know I go from an 8 to a 15, and I wish I had some 10s and 12s. So things like the lateral raises. 8s aren't super challenging. I have to do a lot of them before they start to burn. 15s are ridiculously challenging, and I can only do a few. So what I do, if you don't have that like perfect range of that perfect weight of dumbbell, start with something heavier than you're used to, burn out those shoulders with just a couple of reps, and then drop down to something that's lower than you would normally use. You're gonna feel it with those lower weights. So that is my suggestion. If you don't have that perfect dumbbell weight, start heavy, burn out your muscles as quickly as you can, and then drop down to something lighter than you wanna use, because you will feel it by then. So I hope all of this helps. Good luck to you, and I hope to see you all soon.